A single cargo ship can be worth more than an entire neighborhood, burn tens of thousands of dollars in fuel every day, and carry enough products to stock thousands of supermarkets across multiple countries. Yet despite moving the goods that keep the global economy alive, very few people understand the astonishing economics behind owning one. This is a business where a single voyage can generate millions of dollars in revenue, but one unexpected disruption can erase those profits just as quickly. The first major decision is deciding what type of cargo ship you want to own. Not every cargo ship serves the same purpose. Container ships carry standardized shipping containers. Bulk carriers transport commodities such as coal, wheat, iron ore, and grain. Tankers move crude oil and petroleum products. Roll-on roll-off vessels carry vehicles, while general cargo ships transport mixed goods. Each business model has different operating costs, different profit margins, and different risks. Let's begin with the purchase price because this is where most people underestimate the investment. A small coastal cargo vessel may cost between $10 million and $30 million depending on its age and condition. A modern medium-sized container ship often costs between $60 million and $120 million. Large container ships capable of carrying more than 15,000 containers can cost well above $180 million, while some of the newest ultra-large vessels have construction costs exceeding $220 million. Buying a second-hand ship reduces the upfront investment, but older vessels usually require more maintenance, consume more fuel, and may not meet the latest environmental regulations without expensive upgrades. Very few companies pay cash for a cargo ship. Most use financing. A shipping company may contribute 20 to 30% of the purchase price as equity while borrowing the remainder from commercial banks or specialized maritime lenders. For example, purchasing a $100 million ship with a 25% deposit requires $25 million upfront while financing the remaining $75 million over many years. Interest payments become one of the company's largest financial obligations. Buying the ship is only the beginning. Before it can carry a single container, it must be registered under a recognized flag state, inspected, certified, and equipped with navigation systems, communication equipment, emergency gear, firefighting systems, pollution control equipment, and safety devices required under international maritime regulations. These preparations can cost hundreds of thousands or even several $million depending on the vessel. Insurance is another unavoidable expense. Cargo ships usually carry several different insurance policies. Hull and machinery insurance protects the ship itself against physical damage. Protection and indemnity insurance covers liabilities such as crew injuries, environmental pollution, collisions, wreck removal, and damage caused to third parties. Cargo operators may also purchase additional cover for war risks, piracy, and loss of earnings. For a modern cargo ship valued around $100 million, annual hull and machinery insurance alone can range from roughly $300,000 to well over $1 million depending on the ship's age, operating region, safety record, and market conditions. Protection and indemnity insurance can add another $250,000 to more than $1 million every year. Altogether, annual insurance expenses for many commercial cargo ships commonly fall somewhere between $700,000 and more than $2 million. Ships operating in higher-risk regions or transporting hazardous cargo may pay considerably more. Fuel is often the single biggest operating expense. Large container ships consume enormous quantities of marine fuel every day. Depending on the vessel and its speed, daily fuel consumption may range from about 60 tons to well over 200 tons. If marine fuel costs around $600 per ton, a large ship consuming 150 tons each day spends approximately $90,000 on fuel every single day at sea. During periods when fuel prices rise sharply, daily fuel costs can climb well beyond $100,000. Then there are crew salaries. A cargo ship cannot operate without experienced professionals. Captains, chief engineers, deck officers, engineers, electricians, cooks, and ratings all work together around the clock. Depending on the vessel's size, a crew may consist of between 15 and 30 people. Annual crew costs, including salaries, travel, food, medical care, training, and employment agencies can easily total between $1.5 million and $4 million per ship. Maintenance is another continuous expense. Salt water constantly corrodes steel. Engines require regular servicing. Propellers, pumps, generators, navigation systems, and cranes all need inspections and repairs. Every few years, ships undergo dry docking, where they are taken out of the water for extensive maintenance, hull cleaning, painting, and mechanical work. A routine dry docking project may cost between $2 million and $6 million, while major repairs can cost even more. Ports also charge substantial fees. Every time a cargo ship enters a port, it may pay harbor dues, pilotage charges, tugboat assistance, berth fees, customs processing costs, terminal handling charges, waste disposal fees, and security fees. Depending on the port and the vessel's size, one port visit can cost anywhere from tens of thousands to several $100,000. Another expense many people overlook is regulatory compliance. International shipping now faces increasingly strict environmental standards. Many ships have installed exhaust gas cleaning systems, sometimes called scrubbers, to reduce sulfur emissions. These installations alone can cost several $1 million. New efficiency regulations also encourage slower sailing, cleaner fuels, and investments in technologies that reduce greenhouse gas emissions. So where does the money come from? Most cargo ships generate revenue through freight rates. Shipping companies charge customers to transport containers or bulk cargo between ports. During periods of strong global demand and limited ship availability, freight rates can increase dramatically, producing exceptionally high profits. During weaker markets, freight rates fall, and some ships barely cover their operating expenses. Imagine a container ship carrying 8,000 containers on an international voyage. If the average freight earned is $2,000 per container, the gross revenue from that voyage could reach around $16 million before operating expenses. However, from that income, the owner must pay fuel, crew wages, insurance, financing costs, maintenance, port charges, administration, taxes, and many other expenses. Profit depends not only on revenue, but also on keeping costs under control. Large shipping companies maximize profitability by operating entire fleets rather than a single ship. Fleet management allows them to negotiate better fuel prices, spread administrative costs, optimize maintenance schedules, and move vessels to routes with stronger demand. This creates economies of scale that smaller operators often struggle to achieve. Shipping is also highly sensitive to world events. Economic recessions reduce consumer demand, meaning fewer goods need transportation. Trade disputes can redirect shipping routes. Wars, sanctions, piracy, pandemics, and natural disasters can all disrupt global supply chains. Even drought conditions affecting major canals can increase voyage times and operating costs. Despite these risks, cargo shipping remains one of the world's most important industries. American ports handle hundreds of billions of dollars worth of imported and exported goods every year, supporting millions of jobs across transportation, manufacturing, agriculture, retail, and logistics. The broader maritime transportation sector contributes hundreds of billions of dollars annually to the U.S. economy when direct, indirect, and induced economic activity are combined. Every container unloaded at a port supports truck drivers, warehouse workers, rail operators, customs brokers, manufacturers, retailers, and countless other businesses throughout the supply chain. Modern cargo ships also rely heavily on technology. Satellite navigation, weather routing software, fuel optimization systems, engine monitoring, cybersecurity systems, and predictive maintenance tools help reduce operating costs and improve safety. Investing in these technologies requires additional capital, but they often generate savings over the vessel's lifetime through lower fuel consumption and reduced downtime. If someone wanted to enter this business today, they would need more than money. They would need experienced maritime managers, legal advisors familiar with international shipping law, access to financing, relationships with freight customers or charter companies, insurance providers, classification societies, and skilled crews capable of operating safely anywhere in the world. When all the numbers are added together, owning a cargo ship is not simply buying a vessel. It is operating a sophisticated global business. A single modern cargo ship can represent an investment exceeding $100 million, with annual operating costs that can easily reach tens of millions of dollars. Yet when managed efficiently in favorable market conditions, that same ship can generate substantial long-term returns while helping move the goods that keep the global economy running. The next time you see a massive cargo ship crossing the ocean, remember that you are not just looking at a vessel. You are looking at a floating business worth hundreds of millions of dollars, supported by global finance, international trade, advanced engineering, and thousands of people working together to keep world commerce moving every single day.